tonight, and I'm going to read from my second collection that's just been published by Dara Press, called What Else Is There? The first poem I read is called A Pruning, and it's about when you write a second book, how you want it to be different somehow from the first book, which is to say you want to see some kind of evolution in your writing. So, a pruning. Walking in woodland I thought I knew. The walk, once invincibly ritual, was now a feeling out. More light sieved through the mesh of trunk and branch than was habitual. I came to a clear-felled place someone had let loose the chain of a sawing. A sun-brilliant airspace of careful little wood piles lopped from the raw material, where all creation had grown to be a thing I wouldn't have known to ask for. The way you spend the full 4 seasons with your pen and your resolutions, when in the end what it is time for to happen will just happen, and no point questioning the pruner or wishing it had happened any sooner. The second poem I'll read is actually for my son, who was born between the first book coming out and the second book. He was born in June, so the poem is called June, for Gail. So June comes in every window and door. Your mother has the bulge of you in 2 safe hands, mapping your tiny world from kick to nudge, a bump as maneuverable as a watermelon. Through 8 months of when's it for and do you feel you're ready, my quickness to change the subject was no hardcore, just unease at playing father to be, putting up a house of cards. After all, you'd a cousin once born at 6, too small to make it home from hospital. June bug to me, June berry to your mother who has carried you always, June melon set to ripen. We're ready now, but won't you give it a few more days? And I'll finish with the title poem from the new collection, which is called What Else Is There? I just mentioned that I started writing the book with this idea, a saying that my mother was fond of. It was faraway fields are always greener, and I kept that in mind as I wrote the different poems throughout the book. So what else is there? In the Pearl, Steinbeck wonders why we call our never being satisfied a flaw, why some are so bent on bad-mouthing what he sees as strength. Part 2, the Austral Garden, Le Havre. And when the going on has you weary of all going, know that once you're up there you will know what payback really is, that it was worth every uphill second, if only to overhang for once the stretching out grey of the city. But know too, there is so much more to it than that. There's a blend in the air of some unknown teas and salt off the English Channel. A strip of Australian scrub shifted from the underside of the earth will be as sure as bedrock beneath your wander-weary feet. Eucalyptus leaves are silvery. Tasmanian snowgrass and snow gum are right at home under summer's big sun. Long and narrow leaves are hung up like collections of arrowheads, nothing like the wide as your open palm ones of our European beech, oak and sycamore. And they're all the time carefully adding to the acres. To the west they're transplanting new varieties of sorb and jasmine, a jaw-breaking jarrah with a view of the Bay of the Seine melting into open sea, where the horizon of the rest of the world will hypnotize you until you're woken from the dream by the voice of a boy asking, "What else is there, Daddy? What else is there?"